Hey guys, I'm Colwen coming back with another Transformers video. Today I've got Transformers War for Cybertron Earthrise Cliffjumper. This is marketed as a deluxe class figure, and yeah, he's a little bit. Let me go ahead and bring in my Earthrise deluxe comparison. Like, yeah, he is a little bit smaller than other deluxes, but he does make up for it in like engineering and the other accessories and stuff. Let me bring in the dead Autobot also. Let's bring in Hubcap and Scourge. I almost forgot. This is a 1980s Mitsubishi Starion. Starion. And we will actually bring in some pictures of some. Here are actual Mitsubishi Starions, and I kind of like it. It's kind of a nice looking car. They chose this Earth mode for him because the show takes place. I haven't seen War for Cybertron, but my understanding is Earthrise takes place during the 1980s, and we have him here kind of decked out with like James Bond gear. He's got like these skis up front and these turbine engines, and then a weapon unfolds and becomes like part of a super exhaust system. I don't know, but I kind of like it. It's kind of cool. Let's take these pieces off and we can show off his artillery cannon mode. Yes, he has an artillery cannon mode. I'm gonna take this weird bit here and fold it up like so, and we're going to peg this part into there and then this into here. Now these guys are actually molded opposite of each other, so there's only so many ways you can maneuver them around, but you know, you do have some kind of options with how you assemble it. And then these things are going to mount up on top here, and you got to make sure to mount them facing upwards, otherwise it won't mount on top like so. And look at that, dude, he's rocking a cannon that's as long as his vehicle mode. Look, it's actually maybe just a little bit longer than he is, but it's definitely about the same length, and he is just, you know, roll up and just start launching off rounds. Alright, let me bring in all my variants on Bumblebee. I've got Transformers Prime Beast Hunters B. I've got 30th Anniversary Gold Bug. I've got 30th Anniversary Scout Class Cybertronian Bumblebee. I've got the recent Legacy Animated Bumblebee. I've got Studio Series, I think. Or is it Buzzworthy Bumblebee? Buzzworthy Bumblebee, Cybertronian Bumblebee. Have I said enough Bumblebees? And I know it might be wrong, but as far as I'm concerned, Cliffjumper is just Bumblebee in red. So, there are all my bees. My God, bees. So let's bring Cliffjumper back in. I'm going to take his gun, and we're just going to leave it as is and put it off to the side, okay? He is a bit of a parts former. This back section right here, his rear trunk does need to come off. However, it pegs in very nicely into both hands. So as long as you're keeping it with the figure in his vehicle mode, you're probably not going to lose it. Although, unfortunately, I could see one day a bunch of Earthrise Cliffjumpers ending up on eBay looking like this. And that's going to be kind of sad. Take his arms and straighten them out, and that's kind of it for right there, because now we need to come to the roof of the car and lift that up to kind of unlock things. We need to loosen up these side panels, don't we? There we go. And hinge things forward at the hips and at the knees and get them out of the way. We can then bring up these rear panels up to the top sides, flip down this panel for the head reveal, close the chest. That's going to tab into the sides there, and bring the arms down and flip the wrists around, right? Oh, no, there we go. We want to have these 5mm sockets facing outwards so that you can mount any weapons on him you might want. Turn him at the waist. His legs do some cool stuff actually. So you're going to take the wheel and fold it down, and then fold the whole front hood part down and close the side panel around the side. Wheel goes back, whole front hood goes down, and fold the panel around the side. And there's a little tab that's going to lock into the spokes on the tire to lock it all in place. At least it's supposed to. There we go. There we go. And as you can see, he's got a straightforward transformation, but he's got a whole lot of little tricks going on. Come here to his rear bumper thing and flip out that handle. You can stick it in his arm as a fairly bulky defensible shield, or what you're supposed to do is actually take it and peg it onto his back, giving him quite the bulky backpack. But for Cliffjumper and Bumblebee, this is kind of their thing. They kind of had a rounded back. It was alright. We can give him his massive cannon that he had in the original first episode, that I'm right on target, which means a little to the left, but take the shot anyways. If you're so inclined, you can take the weapon apart and mount one on each arm, giving him kind of a Megatron thing going on. He's got siege ports all over. He's got them in his feet. He's got them in the sides of his legs, sides of his arms. There's a big giant effing spider over there crawling along the edge of my wall. And no, I don't mess with spiders. I leave them alone. And if they're on me, they're gonna get squished. You stay the fuck off me. You understand me, that dude? You hear me? Okay. Cliffjumper here. Let's bring over Film Noir Spider-Man. Let's bring in Scourge. We've got Hubcap. Oh my goodness, he's smaller than a Scout class figure. We've got Soda Can. No, bear in mind, he does come with this giant cannon here. So I mean, there is that. And this is gonna be the hard comparison here. Yeah, this guy was, again, like, I think I got him on discount a little bit lower than normal, but still, let me bring in the other Bumblebees. We've got Beast Hunter Bumblebee. I've got 30th Anniversary Thrilling 30 Gold Bug. I want to know, this is Generations Gold Bug, right? This is Thrilling 30 Scout Class Bumblebee. We've got Buzzworthy Bumblebee. We've got Legacy Animated Bumblebee, and we've got Siege Cliffjumper. And you see why I call Siege Cliffjumper a red Bumblebee. I mean, look at him. No, come on, that's a red Bumblebee. All right. So, Siege Earthrise Cliffjumper here. He's got that cool, Bumblebee style head with the horns and all that. He's got a bowl jointed neck, but it's kind of restricted because of the way his head is shaped. He's got universal jointed shoulders, shoulder swivel, nice elbows, elbow swivel. He's got a waist joint. He's got universal jointed hips, thigh swivel, very nice knee bend. He's got the hinge at the feet. And can he rock his feet back and forth? No, but they are big giant clod hoppers, so you're gonna get some nice range of movement out of this guy. And once you break out a weaponizer and just load him down with a bunch of weapons, he's meant to have stuff piled on top of him. He's really great for that. Should you go get your own? I kind of hope you got your own back when these guys first came out, because this guy right now is going on eBay for like 40 bucks loose complete and like 50, 60 bucks in the box, which is, I don't know why he's going for that much. I don't think he's worth that much. If you can get him for about $20, $25, $30, great. Go for it. Enjoy it. Don't try not to spend too much on him. He's small. He's small. Alright. I'm Colwen. I've been talking about Transformers War for Cybertron Earthrise Deluxe Class. Yeah, he was marketed as a Deluxe Class Cliffjumper. It's an alright figure, but try not to pay too much for it. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong down below. Tell me this is the greatest figure ever, please. Alright, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.